You don't start with courage. You start with commitment. I'm building this greatness factory. I don't know how to do it. I've never done it before. I don't know where all the money's going to come from, but I'm doing it. That's commitment. Daniel Pink in the book, Power of Regret. We're kind of taught, Brett, that we want to live our entire lives and never have any regret. He makes the argument in the book that the regret actually causes us to change. If we regret something enough, we'll actually shift gears. And he talks about two types of regrets that I really like. One is if onlys. If only I would have done this. If only I would have taken an action. If only I would have given it a shot. If only I would have been in the game. If only I'd have worked a little bit harder. That's a tough one to live with. Then he talks about at least regrets. At least I gave it a shot. At least I got in the game. At least right? Like I'm building this, $7 million greatness factory in Nashville. And I've never built a commercial building from scratch. Okay. I bought the place for $3.6 million. It appraised at $7.3 million. So I feel like I got a good buy. And it's only going to appreciate in value. It's in downtown Nashville. Nashville is one of the hottest cities in the world. But the truth is, what I'm really paying for is a new capability. See, if I wanted to bring one to your city in Florida, if I want to take it out to California, if I want to take it here to Vegas, by doing the first one, now I know how to do it. What if I would have said but I had that dream for 7 years. 7 years it's taken me to actually build that. I had the plans. I sat on the plans and I tried to take it in this city. Then it didn't work. Then I said, well, blah, blah, blah. And it just kept coming back to me. Just kept coming back. You got to do this, man. You got to do it. What I'm learning is the capability that it takes. So Sullivan always talks about the 4 C's. A lot of people wait for courage to come before they get started. And here's what I tell people, Brett, the courage ain't coming. If you're going to sit around and wait on the courage to come, it is never going to come, folks. You don't start with courage. You start with commitment. I'm building this greatness factory. I don't know how to do it. I've never done it before. I don't know where all the money's going to come from, but I'm doing it. That's commitment. Then I go through a disorientation period. I'm scared. I'm nervous. What if I can't sell the offices? What if I got a $60,000 a month mortgage? See where I'm going? Now I go through all these fear, but guess what shows up when you start going through that fear? Courage. Courage starts showing up. Now I got my second C. Third C is, okay, I've learned a new capability. Let me use another word. I've learned a new skill. I've got a new skill that I didn't have because I committed to something. Guess what that breeds? A new confidence. See, now I'm going to walk out of there with confidence. Man, I can do this in any city in the country. I bet I can get investors. I bet if I put out tomorrow, I'm opening 50 of these. Who would like to be the owner operator of a greatness factory? I guarantee you I'd have people from all over the world who said, I'll take one today. Now, what if it goes from 1 to 50 in 3 years? Let's practice a little Price Pritchett quantum thinking. Let's skip step 1 and 2 like most people do, and let's just have one for 10 years. Then let's have a second one. That's not how they build McDonald's. They don't build McDonald's one at a time. They build 10 at a time or 15 at a time. So when people say, well, no, you need to build the first one, make sure it works. That's not quantum thinking. Quantum thinking is, how do we build 10 at one time? Right? That's quantum thinking. I jump like particles and atoms with no apparent reason. Boom, boom, boom. It's with ease. That's what I love about Price Pritchett's work on quantum thinking. U squared. It gets you to think bigger. Like somebody dreamed up. I'm at the Encore. Somebody dreamed this up, man. I don't know, Steve Wynn or whoever. It's crazy. Right? And it's like, I'm going to build this place. Okay. Where's the money come from? We'll figure that part out. You'll never get started if you're going to sit around and wait to figure out where the money's going to come from.
I love the new confidence, the new capability, and yeah, not starting with courage, just starting with commitment, right? And then pushing until you're there. And I also love that you're focused on building leaders, right? With the Greatness Factory, with the kids, right? I have 4 daughters and a boy, and I think that one of the biggest things that's missing in education for sure, right? They've gone backwards on what the most important things are to teach the kids, faith, finance, leadership, personal development, making an impact, finding their unique skill set, finding that unique thing that really drives their passions, right?